I'm out here at Churchill Downs with my buddy Robbie, AKA Ricky Bobby.
Shake and bake, Dana.
Shake and bake. So I've known Robbie for years. He knew me when I first started the brand. Now we're actually working with Churchill Downs. And so Robbie is the executive chef out here now. We brought Danos to the table. So we're working around, playing with some menu items. So we're just gonna play around in the kitchen today and figure out what we can come up with. So Robbie's over here cooking up some chili. His vision is that he's gonna have a baked potato bar. So he's got pot roast coming out, he's making a chili. So we're just really tweaking some things, seeing how the Danos works with everything. So he's gonna make a potato bar with chili, pot roast, and Danos.
Hey, Dan, am I doing it right? Pop, 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 pop.
That's right. You gotta say it while you're doing it.
It doesn't work unless you
don't say it while you're doing it. You're not doing it right. Robbie saw one of the most recent viral videos with the pork tenderloins. And so I was like, we totally need to make these pork tenderloins. First thing I do is grab a fork, and I'm just gonna poke a bunch of holes in it.
Tenderize.
Now I'm gonna show you how to make the marinade. Fire this up. I'm gonna go in with just a little bit of apple juice. You don't need too much. 2 pounds of brown sugar, dark brown sugar. We're just gonna throw that in. All we gotta do is get it hot enough to melt the brown sugar. So I'm gonna put in the rest of the apple juice. Going with the OG, no cap, just like that. Get that stirred around. It's not totally dissolved, but that's good enough, you guys. This is not super hot, so we're just gonna pour it right in just like that. So we're gonna let this sit to the side for a minimum 1 hour. The longer, the better.
Working on this chili, I got some nice kidney beans added to them, some diced tomatoes. And just to be safe, I'm gonna pop, 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 pop a couple more times. We have a broccoli and cheese sauce, and now we're gonna work on our pot roast. I drained our gravy from the pot roast, and I'm gonna add it back in. I'm gonna take some of the Primo Danos. I'm gonna be very generous with that. And I'm OG when it comes to Danos. We're gonna do some OG. Let this cook for a few minutes, and we'll start building some beautiful baked potatoes.
All right, our pork tenderloins have marinated a little over an hour. So we're gonna do 2 of these in the Primo, because anytime you're grilling, you're gonna need the Primo. Then our other 2, we're going in with the OG. On the grill we go, looking Primo-dantastic. Throw them on a baking tray. Now we'll just finish them off in the oven. Ricky Bobby's getting ready to show us how to perfectly do the potato.
So you don't go to the end of the potato, you go about 1/4 of the way in, and go just about to the 1/4 of the end of it. Pinch and push. I'm gonna get some of this Dan Good chili. And I'm going to be very generous with the chili. A nice amount of cheddar, crispy jalapenos, and some parsley. Pop, 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 pop with some of the cheese in it.
Oh, nice.
We're gonna grab some of our beautiful pot roast, some Dan Good gravy, crunchy jalapenos. Today we're gonna make it the everything potato. There's our pot roast potato. The third and final potato. We are gonna do our, according to Dan, slick little opening technique. And what I have here is a broccoli and cheese sauce.
Oh man, look at that. I like it chunky like that. Add a little crunchy to it. That's gonna be fantastic. All right, so right here, we got some boneless, skinless chicken thighs. We're gonna try out a chicken sandwich using the one and only Danos Original. The original recipe on the bottle is a chicken thigh recipe. It's bone in, skin on. So we're just gonna throw these on the grill them up, make a sauce, put some lettuce, tomato on it. We're gonna play around with it. Let's poke some holes in these things. Remember, you gotta say it as you do it. Pop, 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 pop. Got us a little oil. Simply pat that in. And you know you gotta hit the other side. Pop, 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 pop. We got the burgers. We're just gonna throw them on. We just hit the Primo on there, and we give them a flip. Hit them up with a little more Primo. Some American cheese. So I'm gonna flip them over one last time. We were gonna do green chilies, but we're gonna try these spicy jalapenos. Put a little stack on them. Pepper jack, 2 slices. Do a little barbecue sauce. American cheese. The jalapenos on this too, why not? Pretty simple and easy. All right, we're gonna get us a little mayonnaise. We'll just put it right on the bottom. All right, Ricky Bobby, it's time to make this sauce.
I'm excited about it.
I've been keeping this in my pocket the whole time, keeping it warm. So we're gonna get that opened up for me. So I'm gonna get this opened up. I'm gonna go in with one whole little container here of sour cream. Well, I don't want to dirty it because I'm going in there for the atomic horseradish. We'll get the rest of that.
Atomic horseradish.
Now, so this is extra hot. I brought my horseradish and he's like, no, We use the atomic horseradish.
Yeah.
What about that scoop right there?
Go for it.
All right. Now, give me a bunch of crunchy in there. You might want to take that top off. Yeah, here we go.
You tell me when.
Keep going. That's good. And then we need
Little for luck.
We need a little bit of original in there. That's good. And then just mix this up. So let's see what this tastes like.
Here you go, Dan. Open up. That atomic horseradish is awesome.
That's pretty dang good. Pretty dang good.
Pretty damn good.
So
this is gonna go on that tenderloin.
Yep. Add a little parsley into it. Why not?
Little chef twist. Makes it look beautiful on the pork once it's done. Let me go grab the pork. Don't tell Dan, but I'm taking one of these.
You think we're done?
Yeah. So look at juicy. Pretty damn good if you ask me.
Well, Ricky Bobby, we shaked and baked. We got to the finish line. Let's go give it a try. All right, so we have reached the finish line. We got all our samples. We cooked up a bunch of stuff. Now it's time to give it all a try. See how it is.
This fork's for you.
This fork's for you. The
Potato
Chipotle
first.
chili potato, huh? Sure, get a little bit of everything.
Everything. I need a crispy jalapeno.
Oh, that's fantastic. Broccoli, cheese, potato.
That's really good. We're lost for words. And
You got the
we're lost
crunchy
for
on
words
top of there. This is a pot roast.
with just a whole bunch of Danos in it.
Primo.
This has got primo. This has got original seasoning, and it's topped with the crunchy. They're all great, but that one, I'm a beef guy. That one sings to me.
You can't go wrong with the primo, y'all. Seriously. You don't know till you Dano, get you some primo.
Agreed.
Pork loin right here. This one has primo. This one's got the original on it. Well, it's all about that dip. Yeah, you're right.
Atomic Dan sauce.
Mm-hmm.
There is nothing wrong with that bite.
That's hard to beat. This one is Dano's original with a little barbecue sauce, a little bit of the crunchy jalapenos on there, and the cheddar cheese. That's winning.
And now this is the original with the pepper jack cheese and the crispy onions. If me and you are at a loss for words, y'all know this food is outstanding.
I need to get you speaking my Dan language.
My bad.
It's Dan good,
Dan good.
Danomite,
Danomite.
Dantastic.
Dantastic.
Might be the best Dan seasoning you ever had.
It might be the best Dan seasoning I ever had.
And
Agreed.
you don't know till you Dano.
Thanks for coming out today.
Thanks for having me. Yum, yum, get you some.